What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Social Club, where everyone has a voice. I'm your co-host, Jacob Hale, joined me by Cam.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, man, we both got a lot of explaining to do. Before we get into that, go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, check out all of our other content and everything of that nature. But let's get right into it, man. Obviously, I am a Chicago Bears fan. I got a lot of explaining to do. You are a Florida Gators fan. You definitely got a lot of explaining to do. So I'm going to start it off with you, man. Just what went wrong, Cam? Like, what do you think happened out there?
First of all, we just need to give credit to USF. They had two ranked opponents back to back and beat both of them. And before I even get into the Gators, I just want to say that College Game Day got it wrong. They should not be at Georgia and Tennessee. They should be at Miami and USF. Secondly is first of all, that defense is real. After the first week, we both said that they had a very elite defense. They shut the number 25 ranked school in Boise State down to about seven to I don't know. I think they had 10 points, somewhere around there. So that defense is real. And I just want to say on record that if they go out and beat Miami this week, they should be a top 5 team in the country, period. It's no explanation. There's no debate. There's nothing. And I will go as far as say that they should be the number 1 ranked team in the nation, because with this Miami win, they beat the 25th school in the nation, they beat the 13th school in the nation, and then they will come back and beat the 3rd school in the nation. And I think that will be the best resume in the NCAA leading up to week 4. And I think they legit have an argument off resume to be the number 1 ranked school in the nation, because they beat 3 ranked powerhouses, okay? All right, but what happened with Florida?
Just keep going.
But what happened with Florida is it's time for Billy to get up out of there. There's Billy closed the season last year pretty good, but I think Billy time is up. I think his contract is pretty up there as far as the buyout, and I don't think the brothers want to spend that type of bread to buy him out of his contract. But it's just always like this with Billy. He finds a way to lose games. Team just looked very unmotivated. My quarterback, DJ, he looked at very disinterested in the office of play calling. He was just, a lot of it, he was just missing passes. But as a former player myself, I know how hard it is to get yourself into a ball game, at a scheme that you didn't like from the start, right? So before every week, obviously players get schemes from offensive coordinators, and it could be a scheme that, you don't like, whether it's run heavy, pass heavy, short game heavy. I'm not going to sit here and say that every player gets a scheme every single week and just like it what it is. And I think from watching the game and the highlights, that's what I saw. It's just a very disinterested team that just didn't believe in the scheme. And when you don't believe in the scheme and you're going against a really good defense that just want to fly down the hill and just hit the ball carrier, it can make it, very tough, right? And then not only that, USF plays us tough every single year. Like the last 2 years we played USF, it's been tight ball games like this. So, that's what I noticed. It's just I really don't have no explanation with us Florida fans. And you know what? That leads me to another example. Another thing in my mind. I put a lot of blame. I'm getting very emotional to talk about this loss, because I really thought this was our year, and I thought, we had, and I still do think we got a very good quarterback. There's going to be a first-round pick when it's his time. But us Florida fans, and I'm talking about me because I am a victim of this too, we have to stop living in 2008. Tebow is not walking back through them doors. We keep holding on to this championship that we won in 2008, and we think we still the baddest thing walking since 08. And, bro, that's not our time no more. And I'm about to cry talking about it, because it hurts being a Gators fan sometimes, because we is good for college football. And I feel like when the Gators good, it's good for the SEC, it's good for college football. And we just keep living off 2008. And every time we lose, we get disappointed like it's the 2008 ball club. And we just need to face reality. First, we got to get Billy out of there. Secondly, is we got to stop overhyping this. Now, I'm still going to bet Florida Gators money line every single week. Yes, I'm taking them versus LSU. I think they can beat LSU, and I am taking them versus LSU. But just watching the film, I saw a lot of, non-believers out there on that field. So,
hey, listen, brother. The one thing I can say about you is that you are a true fan, hardened heart. I'm going to give you that. You are a true fan. I'm going to let you get away with a lot of stuff, because you said some crazy stuff on camera right now. just first of all, I'm just gonna leave it right here. The idea that USF should ever be top 10 of anything is the craziest thing I've ever heard. But I'm gonna just leave that there. I'm just leave that there.
No, wait.
I know
No.
it hurts. I know it hurts.
No, wait.
I know you're grieving.
If any other school beats the 25th, 13th, and third-ranked school in the nation back-to-back weeks, what other argument do you have to not put them in the top 5? So let me take this. Okay, for example, if Illinois played Boise State, beat them, then come back and beat Florida, beat them, and then come back and beat the third-ranked team in Miami, and beat them, what would you think Illinois should? What should Illinois be?
Well, okay.
Exactly.
No. Let me answer. Okay, the thing that you're missing in this is two things. One, when you beat those teams at the beginning of the season, there's a large argument that those teams were overranked from the jump. Like Boise State shouldn't have been ranked.
Boise State came back the next week and put up 70 points. Okay, why we can't acknowledge that this is a really good football
Boise
team?
State is not who we thought they were, and I gotta say the same thing for Florida. This is not the Florida team.
So so if Miami lose, this is not the Miami team that we think this. Because I just want to make sure we on camera saying this. Yeah. So if Miami falls short to USF because that defense, bro, the quarterback is 6'6", 250. Mm-hmm. Like they legit, bro. That is if you watch their defense, they fly into the football. And so just make sure you get this on record. You telling me that if USF lose to Miami ain't who we thought it was, who they thought they was, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Secondly, so with that being said, is Notre Dame does not have a win. And what rank are they right now? Do you know? I can tell you. Do you want to know?
What rank are they?
They are 8th in the nation. They still top 10.
They paid for that ranking.
Listen. They are still top 10 without a win.
But you get my point, though?
No, I don't because
you know what? This is the same argument I made last week about Kansas State, and then they went and lost to Army. This is my exact same argument.
Kansas State Kansas State didn't beat 2 ranked teams back to back in 2 back weeks. They didn't beat 2 ranked teams back to back.
They were number 17. Clearly, they aren't a 17th ranked team.
Well, dude.
Come on.
So listen. So you telling me I understand knocking a team all out of the rankings out of a loss, but if a team beat 3 ranked teams, Power 5 to SEC to ACC, you telling me they do not deserve? USF is in front of Alabama right now in the rankings.
They probably earned that.
They are. USF is 17. Alabama is 18.
Yeah, I think they earned that.
Notre Dame is number 8. They lost to Miami. They still top 10 without a ranking.
They shouldn't have been 8.
So let me ask you this question. If USF beat Miami, should USF be in front of Notre Dame?
Oh,
conversation over. All right, let's finish it. Go ahead.
Anyway,
we'll talk about this Put some respect on USF
now. That was
now.
a good question.
Put some respect on USF.
Okay, my analysis from the game. This is what I'll say. And I really credit Nick Saban because Nick Saban was really the person who really brought this to light. He called it rat poison. But basically what happened was a lot of times when you're going against a big opponent or you know you're going to have a really hard schedule, sometimes you look past the week in front of you onto the really hard opponent, and that can kind of morph how you play and how you perform and how you're doing and all that stuff. Now, I don't know if you watched the LSU game, but the LSU game was really slow for a team that just beat Clemson.
Oh, yeah, I won 2-3-7. Yep,
right.
I saw that.
So it also happens in reverse. After you win a really big game, your next game could be a drop-off over a lesser opponent because in your head it's like, oh, we just won this really big team. We're super good and stuff. So you don't have the same preparation. I think that's exactly what happened in this case, and you're right to blame your coach for that. That's 100% on him on not getting those guys ready. But I think you guys were looking too far into, well, right after this cupcake game, now we got LSU, now we got Texas A&M, now we got Miami and stuff. So I think you guys really overlooked your schedule and didn't take this team seriously enough. And that's what ended up happening. Because honestly, there's plenty of points where you should have won the game. No matter how hard they played. And you know what? We're actually going to watch it. I actually want to get your expertise on it. Yeah, we're going to watch some film together. But there's so many points in this game to where it's like, even if you guys are playing so, you could have definitely won this game.
All right. Yeah, let's watch film.
Yeah, let's pull her up. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's not like you just randomly decided to be a Florida Gators fan. You live about you used to live about an hour and a half from Gainesville, correct?
Yeah, I grew up. So pause the film real quick. In Florida, like Orlando, you don't grow up a UCF fan. You either grow up a Florida State, Florida, Miami. Now, in my family, it was either Florida State or Florida. Half of my family is Florida State, half of us is Florida. My big brother is actually an LSU fan. He's not neither, but other than him, he's like the eyeball is either Florida State or Florida. That's it. And you got some sprinkle Miami's in there, the old school, old heads Miami, but it's Florida State and Florida in my family, and that's mostly everywhere around Florida. So,
interesting.
All right, Mayu, let's start off for the opening kickoff. Mayu, USF starting quarterback did not play for the first half. I just want to let everybody know that. That's how bad this Florida team played in blue and orange.
That is insane when you think about it. That dude, first of all, that coach is insane for telling that player he has to stay a half against Florida because of a curfew. It's not even like he got in trouble. It was a team curfew that he didn't make it to because he was partying at a frat house. That's insane.
Mind you, I do think us Florida, we really have a good D-line. And this is kudos to USF. Their O-line, if you watch their O-line play, our D-line ain't getting no penetration back there. If you watch every single play here. First half was very slow. Let's get to when the lights cut off and the lights come on in the stadium. Let's get there. So right now we're at 6-9. We're in about the third quarter with 3 minutes left. Their starting quarterback is in.
Oh my God! I didn't even see it. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So wind that back. Let's start that from the start. Let's watch the drive.
About this.
Bring it back.
Watch the replay here.
Getting off the field, no communication, defense not ready to play, everybody looking at the sideline, like I said, unmotivated, don't believe in the scheme, nobody knows what's going on. We still somehow get 2 players over there. The safety have no clue what's going on.
Okay, I gotta point this out because I never saw this. This is insane. So first of all, first thing I want to point out, now mind you, I've never played corner before. Like I don't know how hard it is to play secondary, so I'm gonna give them the props for that. But I have to say this. I will never understand how this stuff happens in a college football game. That back corner wasn't playing man, he was looking back at the QB. So when the ball got thrown, he was nowhere in sight for that receiver. And what's even worse than that, now the safety needs to go home.
How many targeted penalties do you see out there on receivers? How many roughing the passer? It's not passer, but
yeah, roughing the passer.
Yeah, roughing the passer. I don't know why they call it.
It wouldn't be roughing the passer.
Yeah.
My bad.
Unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
It would have been unnecessary roughness or targeting on that safety if he would have came and blew his ass up. Let's just be honest. They would have called that. He's a defensive receiver, and if he would have put his shoulder pads right into his chest, they would have called unnecessary roughness.
Ah, man.
They call it all the time, hell.
I don't know, man. I mean, okay, what I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, you saw the QB throw the ball. You're running to the receiver. Who were you looking at that you missed the receiver who was jumping in the air? He didn't make a move.
Yeah. So let's talk about DJ. Now, DJ played, to me, really terrible. He didn't play up to the potential. I felt like the scheme was really, 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 really bad. It was a lot of out routes, a lot of quick game. Don't remember us really taking a shot.
Yeah, you know what it felt like? It felt like you guys were trying to be conservative. Like you were trying to save plays for like later in the season. You know what I mean?
No, I just literally think we underestimated our opponent, like what you said earlier. I think we just walked in, with our tail tucked, and we didn't want to play football. We just thought we were just going to walk over these guys. See, them are plays we got to make, right?
Gotta catch that.
He's throwing it to double coverage. I don't think South Florida offense is what carries them. Once again, it's their defense. Florida got 9 points through four quarters. I rave so much about their defense flies.
They do.
And I hope we get to watch the defense right here coming up. That was a good return.
I mean, you guys got athletes.
Yeah,
and a late hit. Come on, man.
I think we put points up on this drive, actually. I believe we do.
You know what happens that I forget about? Is that, okay, so these guys are from USF. So there's obviously a bunch of Florida people on that team. And I know you know this, that this happens. I bet your dream was to play for Florida football. Would that be correct?
100%, yeah.
So I forget this happens, but for these smaller mid-major schools, they hold a lot of resentment to these bigger schools because when they were being in high school, they either didn't get the scholarship or didn't even get a look to even join the team and compete. By the way, good touchdown there.
Yeah, Wilson a dog. Wilson will be a first round receiver when this time comes. Wilson is an absolute stud. Absolute. Like he should be the best receiver in the nation. I thought he was going to be the best receiver in the nation this year, actually. But
yeah, I mean, I think everything up to this point, I don't think anyone would have made an argument about Florida Gator football or even cared, but it's everything after this that really screwed you guys over.
Once again, the USF O-line protects, dude. Like, go back, bro. Look at. I mean, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we send in the late fifth. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They blocked 6, so 6 on 5.
But I mean, just looking at the O-line play, I mean, you guys are only penetrating 2 yards up the field, and the QB sitting at 7. I mean, he's got all day. I
don't know if they spying him. I don't know if they scared of his legs. I don't know what's going on, but you ain't gonna win ball games if you don't put pressure on the quarterback. I don't care who you is.
Yeah, and you guys are running stunts and everything, and it's the great wall of USF right there. It's a great wall right there. I mean, that's beautiful to see. That's good O-line play.
No, that's what I said. They O-line don't get enough credit. Like I think they got a good O-line. Oh yeah, so they rushed forward with a spy. So boom, rush forward with a spy.
But I mean, oh my God! I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is sick. I mean, the dude can have a picnic back there.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep, they rushed forward with a spy.
Tell you what, man, that's good old line play. I hope those boys get donuts in the morning. They earned that one. Man. I mean, still good defensive stop right there, but oh my man, he had all day to throw. But yeah, like I was saying before, is that's another thing bigger schools don't take for granted at times, is that these kids, this is their Super Bowl. They are super fired up because they're just really mad that they didn't get an opportunity to play for that school.
Yeah.
I mean, that just gets them going. And then from a coaching standpoint, that's the best recruiting tool you can ever have. USF can be a terrible team, but you be a big school.
Rewind it for me. Rewind it for me, please. I don't know why you got me watching film. I can watch it. Just look at this.
I mean,
look
that's
at 40.
already got.
Yeah, look at 40.
We already got a guy right there.
Look at Wilson.
You got a receiver blocking a D lineman
like
right there.
That's all coaching, bro. Like, what type of scheme is this, bro? Like,
yeah, that's bad.
Wilson get blown up by damn. I wouldn't be able to make that block.
I mean, if I'm a defensive coach, I'm fired up right now. I mean, we got one guy in the backfield, then we got 1, 2, 3, and then everyone else fighting. But you got 3 guys looking at the ball carrier right there, potentially tackle. That's good defensive play.
They got 5 shirts around the ball.
They got full game tackle. 3rd and 3 too, getting off the field.
That's just a bad play call, dude.
Yeah.
And I understand Lagway don't play bad, but you put the ball in your best player hands and you tell them to go win the game.
Well, just like you said, all these teams are super talented, but they have really young QBs in terms of playing experience. So
go back. Look at that.
The great wall of USF right there.
What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We rushing 4 with another spot. Why are we sitting in a spot versus this guy the entire game? He has all day to just sit back there and do what he wants, bro. I mean, look at that. They in a cover 3. This is cover 3 right here. Florida's in cover 3. Insane. But yeah, you can play it, bro. I just wanted you, dude. I mean,
yeah. I mean, you gave him all the room in the world right there. Still a lot of time left.
I mean, dude, that is textbook.
Hey, listen, you can throw behind that line.
Dude, what in the hell is that?
I love it. I love it. I've never even seen this. I love this. This
Bro,
is a great
that's what I pay
O-line
attention
play
to. It's
right
like
there.
when our defense is like when we lose game, but I literally just watch when I'm watching film. I literally watch it the whole time, watching the O-line, D-line. Let's see who won the trenches.
Yeah.
After that, then I watch the play call and I look at the skill players and see who made plays. This is ridiculous, dude.
Oh,
Literally,
that's
even though that was a sack, dude. He could have took off or like he could have got the ball out of his hands.
yeah. I mean, for an O-line,
He missed this, by the way. He missed that. That was short. This is what we got together under the tent, and we watched the rest of this game right here.
Oh yeah, yep.
No, he didn't have to lay it right
I'm
here.
fine with that, but I always wonder in the college football sense how teams don't have good kickers. Now that was 58 yards, so I'm gonna cut him some slack on that. But I always wonder that as like if you have a team that can't kick like a 40-yard field goal in college football, I was like, I don't understand how that's possible. Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. That's a lack of focus right there.
Can't make the play, dude.
There's no way you don't make this play. I mean, credit to Lagway. Beautiful ball, wide open.
And it's just basic
Right
cover
through the
one.
hands.
Basic cover one, dude. Just cover one.
Right through the hands.
Cover one. We got the look we wanted. Couldn't make the play.
That's bad. That's a bad drop.
Just stupid.
Tell you what, it's a specialist clinic out there.
Now,
That's a good
I don't
punt.
even think we touched the ball again. I think they just literally just drive us down the field. Let's
Yeah.
watch this drive right here.
Now, this is the most important thing, though, before I play this, is that this is really the epitome of what you call a bigger school versus a smaller school. If you guys can't cause a stop and you allow this dude to drive down the field and win the game, I mean, that's the epitome of every big school is like, this is just bad play all around.
Yep.
Bad athlete. Too many 5-stars on that field for no one to make a play. And you let the kid drive 90 yards and kick a field goal. Insane. I mean, just good.
Rushing forward with a spy, dude.
I mean, again, anyone can throw in that. Dude, I mean,
I hope you like just post screenshots of what this O-line play that we're watching
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
I hope you post it on the video. I want them to see what the hell we're looking at.
The thumbnail is just the whole
Yeah.
line.
Why Florida lost? Just right here. PI.
Yep. Good flag.
Yeah, that's a PI.
my God.
That is a PI.
Oh my God! What
That
are
is-
they
that is-
teaching down there in Florida?
That is a PI, bro. That is a PI. That's a great route by him.
I mean, brother, you can do a lot of things. You can't do that.
well, you want to
can't
know
do
why he got that route off, brother? Because he got all day to throw the ball.
Yeah. No, you're right, but good God. I mean, come on, man. You know you can't. See, that's coaches allowing that to happen in practice. Because there's no way he would think that was cool. Good screen.
Yep, screenplay.
Oh, yeah. That's
Missed
just,
tackle,
yeah.
missed
That,
tackle.
I mean, oh my God. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
1, 2, 3.
So, none of the O-linemen have made a block yet. We got one guy shedding the block. We got 2 defenders nearby running towards him. And then you got a guy right in front of him. You have 4 players against 1 guy, and you got 3 big O-linemen. And the number 1 rule that I ever had whenever I was pulling, big guys don't chase small guys. Number 1 rule, big guys don't chase small guys. And this is why. Linemen completely useless. They might as well be off the field at this point. And still,
He made 3 guys miss.
How do you miss that? As the corner on that play, how does he miss that? And then the old lineman still can't block anyone. The best they can do is just form a wall. I mean,
And that's what they do.
absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable play right there. If I'm the defensive coordinator, that's when I throw the clipboard in the air. Clipboard's getting
They got
thrown in
better
the air.
players, bro.
I mean, oh my God.
We want it. This is a RPO. So real quick, screenshot this, put this on the screen.
Yeah, don't
let me
worry.
explain
It's
to y'all.
gonna happen.
Let me explain to y'all what football is. Football is a numbers game, right? You want to try to put the ball in areas where the defense have the least amount of players possible and you got the most amount of players possible. That's why you got teams that run spread. That's why you got teams that run power. That's why you got teams that run post-style offense. That's why you got teams that motion in different sets. When you see two tight ends motion from one side of the field to the other side of the field, it's because when the defense see the tight end, the defense line up based off the tight end because the tight end is always the strong side because you got an extra person in the block game, right? Well, as you can see is 1, 2, 3. Florida got 7 guys in the box. Offense has 7 guys in the box, right? Now, here's the thing. The overhang nickel right there, his eyes is in the backfield. He's playing strictly run. He's going to fly down. He's going to go straight at the ball right here, right? Well, the offense called a really good play. Quarterback made a good move. Quarterback already know where he's going at because there's nobody guarding the freaking slot, right? So literally all the slot come off to do is he come off the line, just turn around, catch the ball, first down, play the film. He plays it around, like I said, boom, nobody's there, wide open, first down.
Now, one thing I will note also, I don't know if this is a defense coordinator thing or a player thing, but you're in no man's land right there.
No man.
I mean, just in lineup, you just look at the lineup and how he's going. Like, if you want to play the run, you're not going to get there anyway. So the play starts, right? You're 7 yards away from where the running back is going to be, and you're about 5 yards away from where the receiver is. You got to pick one at this point.
The answer to that is they in what they want to be in. They have to bring the safeties down.
Yeah.
You have to, if you want to take away the run game, you have to make them take shots down the field. Like, you have to make them take shots. You cannot give them the quick game and then on the other side of the 40 in our territory. You cannot give them quick game in our territory. If they're going to take a shot and score, fine. We get the ball back, opportunity for us to go tie the game up. But right here, you just cannot give them the short game. You got every single body playing 10 yards off, and you're trying to stop the run. It don't work like that. If you're going to stop the run, sell out on the run. If you want to stop the pass, sell out on the pass. You can't play both. First down.
Yeah, he just got more heart, honestly. I mean,
we want it.
I'll tell you what, I hope that the whole offensive line needs player of the game, all of them. I mean, this is textbook inside zone.
Right, real quick.
Can't get better.
Real quick, like, here's my issue. The safety, I think that is the strong safety. Eyes in the backfield, he's down. Obviously, they playing some type of cover one. So basically, the free safety is going to drop the middle. The strong safety is going to come down. Here's my issue. Safety got to freaking sell out on the run. Safety got to just freaking sell out. Linebacker plays too slow. Give him a small hole, 5-yard play. Watch this. You know who's supposed to fill right there?
Strong safety.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, man. That's a great O-line play. That dude.
No, it's good O-line play, but it's also very bad defense.
That coach got in that huddle and told the O-line and said, "You guys are winning us the game." I mean, just look at this. Oh, this is unbelievable.
That's why. Pause real quick. This is why I got upset. Also,
yeah.
Billy did not use any timeouts. Look at Florida timeouts.
Yeah, what is he saving them for?
I lost my shit.
What is he saving them for?
I lost my shit. It was like 1 minute and 40 seconds left. It was like second down. Billy did not call a timeout. And he calls a timeout after they get the first down.
You know what I like? You said this last week when you were talking about Kalen DeBoer in Alabama. This is not finesse football. This is my Joe versus your Joe type of football. They called a QB draw 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He said, "Hey, bring us home." That's all he said. Bring us home.
Look where the safety's at, dude. Look where the safety. You in no man's land, dude. You ain't gonna. The safety's not flying down. Let me know if they fly down to the ball. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Let me know.
So I mean, first of all, O-line just kicking ass. They O-line can't get much better than that.
They O-line just kicking ass right now.
Can't get much better than that. But number two, so 2nd and 4, I understand you were scared of the receiver screen, but just like you said, as soon as you see him tuck the ball, you gotta fly upfield because that's his gap right there. And he just bowls dogs in. But 14 wanted none of that action.
Let me ask you
14 didn't even touch a guy. He wanted none of that action.
I know this is bad film, but be realistic. Do you think Miami defense is better than Florida's? No.
No, I don't.
And if this O-line is doing this to Florida, they are going to destroy Miami's D-line. Dude, this O-line is incredible.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, they got some heart. That's for sure. This whole line got some heart.
Look, go, we want it. We want it.
Oh my good. You almost better let them score.
We want it. Count how many people Florida got in the box and on the D-line.
Okay, 4 D linemen, and then you got.
Well, you got to count the overhangs as D linemen too. So 20.
No. Those are outside linebackers. So you have 4 D linemen, but you have 7 in the box.
So wait, hold on. No, yeah. So I know 40 linemen. So listen, hold on real quick.
And then you have 2 of the outside linebackers, and then you have the middle. That looks more like a safety, but I'll call him the Mike linebacker
1, 2,
right there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you got 7
And
in the box.
7. Listen, they got 6 blockers and 1 runner. Mm-hmm. We have 7 people in the box. So realistically, it's supposed to be Joe on Joe.
Yeah, and there's a free guy. There's a free guy. See ball, get ball, right there. And this defense is stop the run.
Go ahead now. Play the ball. Play. Watch this O-line. No penetration.
I mean, if I'm 14, first of all, again, 14, it might be time. He's got to give some of that NIL money back because you're a free guy. He's a 14 to safety, free guy. Watch what he does. He wants none of this. He has no interest in going towards the ball.
Well, that's kind of a hard. Well, you at 14, you're trying to find a gap.
There's only one hole.
But he's thinking it's coming straight up the middle. He hit right. I mean, he's kind of in a hard play right there. I mean, he made the tackle, but honestly, nobody want to tackle that big bitch.
Is this Cam Newton? Is this the 3rd QB power in a row?
Dude, he's 6'5", 250, bro. He's huge.
Yeah, I see. I mean, Jesus.
They finna run that. They finna run power. No, actually, they kicked the field goal.
Yeah, they kicked the field goal at this point. That's the biggest FU football I've seen. Like that, and to the point to where they ran QB power 3 times. That's the biggest FU football. And then point blank, good blocking all around. I mean, just absolutely incredible by USF. Absolutely phenomenal performance right there. Couldn't believe it. Man, so now that you've seen that, man, I mean, I get it. I see how you guys lost right there. I mean, you guys just didn't want to be a part of it. I don't know what those guys did to you in the first half, but they beat that defense to the ground.
Yep.
And that last drive was everything. Like, the guy barely threw a pass. And when he did, just wide open hitches. Wide open.
If USF beats Miami, USF should be, to me personally, I think USF should be the number 1 ranked school in the country based off resume. If you think anything different, let me know in the comment. But I think they should be the number 1 ranked school in the country, if not top 5. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping or what? Y'all let me know in the comments. But if USF beats Miami, USF should be top 5 in the country. There is no debate. Strictly off resume. They beat the 25th school in the country, the 13th school in the country, and then they go into Miami and beat the 3rd ranked school in the country. They should be the number 1 ranked school in the country based off resume. Clip it.
Okay.
Clip it, book it, post
you guys let us know in the comments down below. But other than that, go ahead, like, follow, and subscribe. And other than that, man, I'm going to pray for Florida because, LSU, about to be a belt. About to get that
See
belt
you Saturday, 7:30 in the Bayou.
Yes, sir. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one. Commercial. Hey, we don't have any sponsors.
Yeah, no sponsors right now, but if I do think USF is going to knock down Miami, so please take USF money line. I think the spread is like plus 550 right now. So I think if USF walks into Miami and beat them, they legit have the argument to be the number 1 ranked school in the nation.
Mom can speak Walrus?
No, I honestly think that's not a debate. They should be literally thrown in the top 5. And I think if USF beat Miami,